I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Hello, boxing fans. Welcome to Boxing to the World. So the hour is upon us. We have it. The heavyweight undisputed fight is coming off this Saturday, 18th May 2024 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The Riyadh season is on, and this is promising to be very exciting as both fighters, Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, are fully prepared for this fight. And we, the fight fans, can't wait to watch this fight. So, how is this fight going to pan out? Both fighters, we know this is a fight that is long in coming. The last time undisputed heavyweight champion or undisputed heavyweight fight happened was in 1999. That was between Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield. And you know, in some way or form, this is like history repeating itself. The last time it was a full heavyweight and somebody who migrated from or moved from cruiserweight to heavyweight. That is Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield was a cruiserweight who transitioned to the heavyweight boxing. And back or fast forward in 2024, we have Tyson Fury, who is a full-fledged heavyweight boxer, and we have Oleksandr Usyk, who transitioned from cruiserweight to heavyweight boxing. So it means, in a way, there are similarities. And what happened in the last fight? What happened in the one with Lennox Lewis? The heavyweight, the full-fledged heavyweight won, who was Lennox Lewis, and he is the holder of that title now until tomorrow, when somebody comes into the scene and that record will be broken. So how do these two fighters fare in this fight? You know, both of them are versatile. These are fighters who control the ring very well, who go into the ring and they know what they are doing and are able to adjust the fight as and when they see that there needs to be an adjustment to their game plan depending on what goes on in the ring. So it will be very difficult to say that, okay, give one to the other, that, well, this one is versatile and this one is not versatile. I think both of them are versatile and their ring IQ is very high, and even their boxing IQs are very, very high. So this is going to be a very close call, looking at the pedigree of both boxers. But then, coming to the strength of Oleksandr Usyk, I think Oleksandr Usyk's fast pace could be a problem for Tyson Fury. You know, we know that Tyson Fury could be very elusive, right? But then the elusiveness of Oleksandr Usyk is on another level. He's like a constantly moving machine. So punching him becomes very difficult, right? We can say that, well, during his fight with Anthony Joshua, he received a lot of punches, right? But look at it. Even when you look at the second fight with AJ, you realize that he was receiving a lot of punches, right? But those punches were not effective or were not having any effect on him because AJ was not finding a constant object cleanly land those shots. And you see, so when the shot is not landed effectively, it doesn't have the intended impact on your opponent. So that is a similar thing that is going to happen. So you find it very difficult to catch clean, even if the punch is going to touch him at all. It won't be that clean as to knock him out, right? So this is a challenge that Tyson Fury needs to in order to be victorious against Oleksandr Usyk. And you know, Oleksandr Usyk is also fighting for his country. He's not fighting for himself. He's not fighting for the prize on it, but he's fighting as a symbol of hope for his countrymen who are in battle. So he believes that if he wins this fight, it's going to be a morale booster for his countrymen, the soldiers who are fighting for their dear country. So to beat such a man, you have to do a lot in order to beat such a man. A man who is coming in with that courage, who is coming with that kind of mentality, he will do everything to win. And also, Oleksandr Usyk is one boxer who knows how to win. He knows how to manage the ring, how to control the fight, how to manage the fight. He knows when he's winning, when he's not winning, when he needs to step up in order to win the ring. So basically, he knows how to win the ring, the rounds as the rounds go by. Not necessarily having to throw killer punches and all that, no. But he knows how to control the fight and win round by round, round by round. And that was evident in even his second fight or his rematch fight with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua was winning almost every round. Everything changed from the 10th round. From the 10th round, Anthony Joshua lost the fight. And that was a strategy. Many people don't know that it was a strategy that was adopted by Oleksandr Usyk and his team. They knew that from the 10th round, this is what I'm going to do. So for all the other rounds, he was just conserving energy, making sure that he was winning some of the rounds. And while Anthony Joshua was winning some of the rounds, he was also winning some of the rounds, right? So that worked to his advantage. And this is round management. And he's a top notch if it comes to round management. So this is something that Fury needs to be able to find an antidote to in order to win this fight. Now, again, Alexander Usyk is somebody who endures punches. I remember in his fight, in his second fight with Anthony Joshua, he walked into a straight right hand that could have knocked out any heavyweight, right? But he was unfazed. He didn't even show anything that the punch rocked him or whatever. He just moved like the champion that he is and eventually winning even that round. So his punch resistance is something that is second to none. Even though people don't think that this guy can resist punches or he has got a great chin. He has got a great chin. So Fury needs to really, really, really up his game to throw a punch that will knock out Alexander Usyk. And I know a lot of people say he's weak to the body and all that. But it's one thing landing clean on the body, and it's another thing trying to target the body and not getting it. And even if you look at Anthony Joshua's fight with him in the second fight, Anthony Joshua targeted his body, but it didn't have any effect on him. And knowing Anthony Joshua and the punch power that he has and not being able to have any effect on Alexander Usyk's body, it shows you how durable he is to the body, right? So these are the hurdles that Fury needs to overcome. He needs to design a tactics that will be able to counter all these advantages that are coming from Alexander Usyk. Now, when you come to Tyson Fury, yes, Tyson Fury is also very elusive, right? He's very elusive. But in recent times, because of the crank style that he has adopted, he has become more vulnerable to being punched, right? So his movement is not as elusive as he was, or the Tyson Fury that fought Klitschko. No, he's no more that Tyson Fury. So he needs to use his attributes, try as much as possible to hold and lean on Alexander Usyk to drain him and use those dirty tricks that he knows how to use, like the rabbit punches, the mauling, using elbow, but just making sure the ref doesn't see, and the low blows, right? And shoving off his opponent. But even that shoving off, Alexander Usyk is not those kind of fighters that you can easily shove off, right? He will resist it. So even though I see Tyson Fury doing all these things, I think Usyk has the antidote for all this, right? So he needs to also keep the fight rangy, right? Not to let Alexander Usyk to get to him too much. He needs to use his attribute that, like his size, his arm reach, to keep boxing out of range, right? To keep it rangy so that Alexander Usyk will not get in and then counter his punches, because Alexander Usyk is a counter puncher, right? Even though he can come forward and punch, he bases off most of his punches on your move and then dodges it and then counter punch you. So these are some of the things that Fury needs to do in order to overcome Alexander Usyk. Yeah, so basically these are my thoughts on it. This is actually a very close fight to predict, right, who is going to win this fight. But I might say that uh, I am leaning towards Alexander Usyk to win this one, and all I can say is that may the best man win. And I thank both fighters for finally making this to work. For a time, I thought this fight was never going to happen due to the way Tyson Fury was handling it and all that. But eventually, it's upon us. And I am very excited to watch this fight. And I believe that all my boxing fans, all boxing fans across the globe are happy to watch this fight after a long while. 25 years, I don't know how old I was at that time, right? So this is a great opportunity for me to also watch the undisputed heavyweight championship fight happen, right? So I leave it to you. Let me have your comment in the comment section below. If you have your predictions, you can put your predictions in the comment section. How do you think this fight will go? Let's keep the comment going on in the comment section as we wait for this fight to happen tomorrow. Thank you, and remember to subscribe to my channel.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.